We are in progress with Julieta Zabaleta. She is the writer-director of Phoenix, nominated by Josephine Lily Landertinger-Ferrero. Thank you, Julieta, for being on the show. Look forward to talking about Phoenix. Can you introduce yourself and the film, please?
Yes, of course. I am a filmmaker, also a motion graphic designer, and I saw many. Last 10 years, I work myself with my projects and the corporate projects for the clients. And I live in Barcelona, and I'm passionate for stories, and that's it. And Phoenix is my second short film, and it speaks about the young people in the outskirts Barcelona. It's just
Outskirts.
outskirts, yes,
Hmm.
and it's just a simple history that a young man that he songs uh, that he sings in the metro, and someday he meets someone that remember him the last past delinquential past, and that's the film.
Okay, so he's in the middle, you said. He's in the middle of what?
Yes, he's in the middle of it's just someone that meets someone in the recent past in his life, and this person comes to remember him the past that they want to forget.
Mm. Okay. So interesting. I saw the film and it's a very well done. The movie starts with a young man who is a rapper. He's rapping in Spanish and he is basically starting off this rap with this very impassioned dedication to his mother and who raised him, who's taking care of him. Now he's older, they're living together. They're both responsible for keeping the house financially in order and they're both relying on one another. He displays a lot of dedication to her as she does to him. Clearly, she's been a great mother, and he wants to pay it back. She's counting, a jar of coins before he leaves the house. He leaves the house. We find out how he's making a living. She's not happy with the way he's making a living. He's making a living by rapping, panhandling on the Barcelona subway something, very common in New York City, certainly. And he seems to have some skills. He's good at what he does, and he's got his friend who provides some break dancing to the beat, and they go out and they make a living. And there's the drama that unfolds as a part of that. What's going on? What's it like? What's it like being a young man trying to not be a criminal and not necessarily get a quote unquote straight job. How'd I do?
Yes, yes. Did this story um, um, verse with I interviewed some guys in the outskirts, and I think how, like as you say, is a universal story because they can because it is possible in Barcelona, also in New York, also in London, or it's just the poor people that the opportunities in their lives are limited, are a little opportunities. Then in the case of Phoenix, is someone that he didn't finish it, his studies because the delinquential situation, because the social environment, because the academic environment. That's the story in his past, and the short film doesn't explain everything that I explain myself. Then It's a little the idea that you can take when you show it. And in the case of the Phoenix, he he's Phoenix because he uh, rebirth in his life because the music, because this his talent, and is the way to some have some salary or some money each day just to help his mother in the house. It's a simple story, really.
Yeah, yeah,
And his best friend, in this case Carlitos, uh, in the film, we can show Carlitos dancing, break dancing, banda, at the same time that Fanny's improvise music,
right.
and it's so special inside the short film because, uh, of course, we are in the Spain that Phoenix always singing and improvise with the people around him, but with the reality, the social reality around him, and that in the short film is quite interesting because he speaks with the president, with the corruption, with the all stuff and problematic stuff around this certain injustice and the inequality opportunities for him, and it's just a social message.
A social
Be
message. Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
inside a social reality.
yeah,
That is the life of Phoenix.
yeah. Where did the story live inside of you? How did the story get born inside of you? How did you come to write it? How did you come to feel strongly about it? How did you come to have a love for it that you wanted to share the story?
My first idea was speak about the youngest people because I like the youngest people, his energy and his um, way to see the world. When we are a little adults, we feels that we can take something, everything in our hands, and that's the first thing that why I go to speak with the young people. And in the second hand is a immigrant people in Barcelona, and I am a immigrant people in Barcelona also, before after 20 years, and I'll be in the future also. You never you can go and take things uh, about another culture, but you will be uh, always an immigrant if you live 1 year, but also if you live uh, the rest of your life.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
quite like that, and that's the other thing that I go to is find the people like me. And in my first short film, it was the same. It was another reality, but it's also the people that they come from the exterior, the other country, and that's the way that I work actually. And I don't know if I will respond your question, but
No, sure, yeah, absolutely. I think you identify with being considered the other or the marginalized experience, the immigrant experience. You're not in the mainstream, and here you are exploring the eyes of the world through the eyes of this person who is on the outskirts and not on the inside necessarily,
Yes.
and the difficulties and the challenges and the struggles that go with that. The second question to play it forward really is the meaning and the message of the movie. What is it now that you've seen it, you've cut it, you've edited it, you're a viewer now, you wrote it, directed, you have that insight as well. But as you reflect on the movie now, what does it share with you? How does it inspire you personally?
The music.
Yeah.
They are, because it's as the way to transform the things. Uh, in fact, inside the film, Phoenix sings someone about him and how him transformed himself uh, mm, just for the music.
Life is wise, art transforms hate and rage.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really interesting how that happens in our lives. And it seems when we are in doing an occupation that is inspires us, our eyes shift. We can see through love. We can see even hate and abuse that's coming towards us. We can even see that in a way that, at the very least, we don't want to add to it and to continue that. And we choose through this lens of art to make other decisions that have other consequences. How has that been played out in your life? How has art, and how do you see, what is it doing to you that is able to make your life and your human experience better?
Uh, in general,
Yeah.
it means in the film or how
In your own life as a filmmaker, as an artist.
I think is everything because write and create something and communicate your ideas and 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 find people that they can be touched by this for these ideas. Un
You
tesoro.
can
It's a treasure. It's everything that I want in my life, and it's and films are difficult to do it. It depends, but if you want to work uh, in the way to find financial help just to do something good and big and pay everything your staff, your comrades and your friends, and it's quite it's difficult, I think, but have one motivation, have ideas just to explain something and when I want to do art or speak and give an story is my motivation, is everything that I have, is move are move people, are move her, are move the force, just to make stories and have and do and have an idea that grow with the years and the perseverance is easy if you have a motivation, and I think is the way that the filmmakers we works. If not, is impossible. Do the film is really is not difficult that I do a surgery for the skilled people. It's not difficult in that way, but I think it's more difficult, but it's difficult also.
I
And
think
and
every
the
filmmaker knows what you're talking about.
yes, it's a career
Oh yeah.
in your life, and you have the, how the motivation are the force grows in your head just to do the things, and that's the magical experience for the art, for to do art,
Well said.
or I don't know, just to just to speaks and give your ideas. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. What I hear in that, is creating connections, creating loving connections with people and bringing more of that into the world is a very inspiring process. It's a very
yeah.
inspiring thing to do. Julieta, since making Phoenix, how have you been personally changed by making the movie?
Um, my way to see the people in the earth people, and my I don't know, maybe it changed my I don't know. No, it's just when the film gave me uh, the sensation that people people are that people dreams, and I think it's possible if it changed my way to see my dreams. I think everything can do someone than they desire really, and that's it. This is a fiction story, but it builds the real stories. It's a real is is the real stories together. Or yes,
You're saying it's a story that's based on fiction, but it's a true story because it applies to everyone's life. You can do it with perseverance and heart.
yes,
Yeah. All right.
yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's great. Julieta, thank you for being on Play It Forward. It was a pleasure to meet you. Everybody, that's it. We're out on Play It Forward. Till next time. Bye, Julieta.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.